Hi guys, welcome to SA Kicks and Reviews. Today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing and doing a demo on the ANCEL DS200 vehicle diagnostic scanner. Now this little scanner promises to read trouble codes, clear warnings and give you professional insight into your vehicle, but we're going to unbox it and put it to the test and see if this scanner deserves a spot in your garage. So I'm pointing out the ANCEL trademark at the back of the box together with its slogan, and you can see there's a QR code at the back of the box. Okay, as you can see guys, it comes with a fabric suitable ANCEL case, a hard fabric case, which that feels quite good on the hand. It feels quite durable, has good ridges on it, so it would prevent you from dropping it. It doesn't have a lanyard or strap attached to it, so please be careful when holding it. Okay, so that's all in the box guys. There's no user manual in the box or anything else, just the case. So let's put our box there. All right, and now unzip the fabric suitable case. Okay guys, so there is the user manual and all of our necessary attachments to use this machine is inside the fabric case. So that's the top. Okay, let's see what we got in here guys. We have a salt, that's for moisture, and that keeps out any foul odors. So we have an ANCEL diagnostic tool user manual. I would really recommend going through this user manual to give you a detailed explanation and an idea of how to use and operate this machine guys. Very important. There is other languages included in this user manual as well. So this shows you the screen, what to press, what each function does and what it means. So very important, please go through that booklet. Okay, so product use and maintenance precaution. So these would be the maintenance functions as well as all the precautionary measure needed to use and operate this machine guys. Also very important, please go through this user manual to have optimum use on this machine. The Velcro straps help the machine to stay secured in the case. Now this is the charger cable that it comes with guys. I don't see any charger head here, just the charger cable. So you can plug this to a charger head or a computer to charge. It's simply a USB 2 on one end and a Type C on the other. So this is the OBD data cable that it comes with guys. As you can see, that's a cat attachment. It has two screws on either side. That's going to fit on to your ANCEL DS200 and screw on. There's a cover on this side. That's for protecting the pins, making sure there's no dust that goes inside. That is the OBD-II attachment that goes onto the vehicle. So this is the ANCEL DS200 diagnostic machine guys. I must say it has a good weight to it. It doesn't feel cheaply made at all. It has a nice 5-inch display glass. As you can see, the ridges on the sides to keep it secure in your hand. The back feels very comfortable to hold. A very hard plastic rubber type of case. It fits snug in your hand. Made extremely strongly. Feels very durable as well guys. That's our power button, our OBD cat port where we're going to put the data cable, and that's your Type-C charger port. There's nothing else in the case. So let's close up this case, guys. Now I'm going to be switching on the ANCEL DS200, guys, so we could see how it comes on, how it illuminates. When it's the first time you've unboxed yours and you're switching it on, it may take a while, guys, and it may require a small setup at the beginning. Once you switch it on, mine has already been on, so that setup has been done. And now we're going to dive into the main screen, which is this. Alright, so the light is actually causing a hindrance to me showing you guys the screen. I'm going to turn the lights down so you can see the screen. Okay, that's better, guys. Hope you all can see the screen. So the first function is auto search. Now we're not plugged into a vehicle, so that won't work right now. The next function is diagnose. Now this will show you all of the vehicles that this machine supports, and you can see it's set on all on the top left tab. You'd come across all your vehicles there, and there's American, there's European brands, Asian, there's Chinese brands, and there's a small search button on the top, bottom right, where you can search for your specific vehicle brand. Now guys, should you have this machine plugged into your vehicle, you can use this diagnose function to manually search for your vehicle, and thereafter you would select it, make, model and year model, and this will dial you into the vehicle. If you don't want to use the auto search function, or you cannot find your vehicle using the auto search, then you use this diagnose function and just search for it manually. Alright, so now let's check out the functions on the top. We have a demo function. Let's click on demo. And now we can select the vehicle brand. Let's select health report. Now this is a demo as if it were plugged into your vehicle, guys. This is exactly what it's going to look like. The green ticks means that those specific protocols and those systems are working perfectly fine. And where it says abnormal and it comes back with numbers, those are the trouble codes, and those are the protocols that you need to be concerned about and you need to look into. This is exactly how it would look if it were plugged into a vehicle. So this is the health report, scans every module into your vehicle. Now we can say clear DTCs and click on yes. This will clear all of the trouble codes in your vehicle, and it would only bring back the ones that are permanent. So this is the report, guys. When you want to save your report, there's three options there: post-scan, pre-scan and diagnostic. You can save the mileage in miles or kilometers. You put your license number in there, and this would be specific to your vehicle or your customer's vehicle. And now the report name, you can name it the name of your customer. I'm just going to put in Tom. All right, and you click on OK, and then you click on PDF. Now you can see all of the protocols that were scanned. It's a full comprehensive diagnostic report, guys, very professional. You click on PDF and now your report is saved on your machine. I will show you guys later on in the video how to access this report. It has everything on it, including the date, the time, the vehicle information, and all the protocols that were scanned during the diagnostic process. A very professional, comprehensive report. If you click on share, you can share this report to the customer or yourself using Bluetooth or email. Now we go to system scan, guys. We were in health report before. That was the previous report. Now we're going to go into the system scan, which is the second demo that's available for us here. And now you can see it's doing a deep cycle comprehensive scan on all of our vehicles protocols. And it's going to tell us whether it's equipped with a certain function or with a certain protocol or not. If you click on any of those, that comes back where it says equipped or not equipped. You can read any faults under those specific codes, you can clear them, or you can view the live data stream. The last one, guys, is system selection, where you can manually dial into each system. The health report gives you a total combined report of all of your systems. However, this can go in manually and you can select just what you want to work on. So this was just the demo plating of it, guys. So it only has 4 vehicles as part of the demo. So that was just to give you guys an idea of how that looked. As you can see, when you click on history on the top, it shows you all of the vehicles that I've done using this machine. Okay, so that's your diagnose function, guys. Now the OBD function will not work. Again, we don't have it plugged into a vehicle, but I've showed you how it looks like on the demo on this video, right? Now we dive into the maintenance function, guys. Now the ANCEL DS200 comes with 15 reset functions, guys. So as we can see, guys, these are some of the reset functions that this machine supports, which is extremely cool. I'll just run through a few. Air fuel ratio reset, ABS bleeding reset, AdBlue reset, battery matching. You have your gear leaning reset, your gearbox re-leaning, and you have your electronic throttle adaptation, which is extremely cool considering the price point of the ANCEL DS200. Those functions can be extremely useful. And we can see there's more functions there. You can reset your oil with this. You can do some injector coding. Extremely cool, guys. Now this is the file function, guys, as you can see. So the report that I saved earlier on, guys, in the demo, there's it there. It's number 1 in the list. So all of your reports that you're going to save will all be under report, or it would be under PDF. And on the left, you can see the year and the month that you've been saving those reports to give you a quick and easy toggle feature. So all of your reports will be in this file tab, guys. Now let's look at consult. So under consult, we have 4 different options, guys. We're going to be going through each one of them. The first thing, and this is pretty cool, let's go into OBD fault and code library. This is very useful for you and to anyone that's doing a diagnostic using the scanner. So let's click on that. And now we need to just put in any code here. Let's go P, let's make that a 1, P1078. You click on enter and now it will ask you for the vehicle. I clicked on Ford. And now that comes up as an air intake code, guys, on the Ford. It gives you a full comprehensive breakdown of what that code exactly means so you fully understand. If you'd like further elaboration on it, you see I clicked on the Google search tab at the bottom. Make sure your machine is connected to the Wi-Fi or the internet. And now you can see on Google, it gives you a much more in-depth explanation of those specific codes that you require. So you've got P codes, C codes, U codes, so on and so forth, guys. This is the OBD code library, and you can put in any code from any vehicle. As long as you select the corresponding vehicle to it, it would give you a full breakdown of what that code exactly means, which is very useful and gives anyone the proper comprehensive understanding of what these DTCs mean. Now let's toggle to the next tab, guys. The next tab is coverage list. Now what exactly is the coverage list, guys? This lets you instantly view which vehicle brands, models, years, and diagnostic functions your device currently supports. So you can see what it supports on a passenger vehicle, on a motorcycle, on the immobilizer of a vehicle, and you can see OBD+. This is so you can check compatibility at a glance, which is absolutely useful. It's very quick, and you'll be saving a lot of time doing this, guys. You can see a whole lot of functions and vehicles down there. So let's go back. Now let's go into the Learning tab. Okay, so let me just go back, guys. I think my internet went down there. Please ensure you've connected to the internet to use this feature. All right, so this is going to do a playback video, guys, so you can see how exactly to go about conducting a test, and when a test is conducted using this machine on a vehicle. So we're going to just click on special function that comes up. You see it says special function playback. You click on that and it says GM or USA Ford. We're going to click on GM, and I'm just going to click on the first GM that comes up. All right. And now you can see, guys, it's giving us a playback. You just click on play. All right. And this will show us all of the protocols in this vehicle and how it would look when you're doing your scan. All right. You can see the system selection. There's health report there. It gives you a bit of understanding on both the machine and the vehicle, which is extremely cool. Learning that can be done using that function. So I suggest if you are a startup diagnostic technician, please go into that tab and it would be very useful to you. So please, if you've purchased this machine and you want to know more about it, please use the learning feature that's available to you to get maximum understanding on it. Now let's go back. We're going to dive into the last tab on this one, which is the user manual for the ANCEL DS200, which is always going to be available on this machine should you lose the hard copy that's inside the case. Now you can see it gives you three versions of this machine: the DS160, 100, and 200. This is the 200. You can see the full user manual there. It gives you detailed explanation of every function inside the vehicle, which is extremely cool. Now we're going to dial into the next tab, which is Consult. Now this is your Consult tab, guys. You can see with the earphone on it. Now guys, ANCEL DS200 comes with this feature, which is a live support. You can speak to a live agent, which will help you with anything in regards to your machine, or if you're doing a diagnostic test on a vehicle, to get more insight on that if you face challenges with it. Now, as you can see, I also utilize this function. It comes with this, and they're available 24/7 at your convenience. So this is pretty cool, guys, having a live agent assist you all the way if you get stuck, if you don't really know what to do next. So you always have help on the way 24/7. All right, now let's go back, guys. We've been to Consult. Let's click on Feedback. Now this would be the feedback log from everything that you've done on the device, on the machine. It would log it here as a record, and you could go back and click on that and give the relevant feedback on the feature that you've used from the reset function or the vehicle. Now guys, I'm going to slide this down and explain each of these functions. As you can see, there is the help icon with the earphones on the right. Now I know at times you'd be busy working on your machine and you might find that icon being an extra since you have it at the bottom right and you want to remove it from being a portable icon. I'm going to show you how to do that by clicking on this. And as you can see, we've now successfully removed that icon, guys. Now let's click on Settings. And as we can see here, you have an array of options. which is customer management, app update. The second tab on your left is you can see it's a sweep icon for clearing data, clearing your diagnostic software. Then here you have your device settings, your photo album, your date and time format, so on and so forth under this menu, guys. Now we're going to click on back. I want to show you guys, as soon as you purchase your machine, you're going to come to this screen, which is an app update screen. Now I've already put my machine on, guys, and I've already done the updates that were necessary. However, if you're switching on your machine for the first time after purchase, you're going to see this app icon with a whole lot of updates. It should be over 100 or so updates. What you want to do is ensure that you have a stable internet connection. Connect this device to Wi-Fi, and you can leave it to run all of its updates that are necessary for the first time. Please ensure that this is done before its first use, guys. Now you see the tab on the right, it says upgraded software. And okay, so we have one update now for live testing, guys. An update just came through for a sub vehicle brand. So I'm going to show you how to do this. All you want to do is you want to click on upgrade. Okay, let me go back. You just want to click on the center where it says upgrade. You click on that, and then you would see it change to green and then blue when it successfully downloaded the software. And that would ultimately do the same thing to update all of your vehicle brands or whatever software that ANCEL has sent you. They regularly send updates. So for the first time and whenever you're using it, make sure that you run these updates to keep your machine staying ahead of its time. Okay guys, so that was the app updates or the software updates that I've shown you how to run. Now I want to show you how to run a software update on this device itself. So what you want to do is click on OTA, as you can see I did. You click the center arrow, and this will run a system update. If you are eligible for a system update, you can download it and install it. If not, it would tell you that it doesn't require an update or your system is already updated to the latest version. And now guys, I want to show you the drop down bar and what features we have there. So we click on the drop down. The first thing we have is our Wi-Fi there, which you're going to click on your Wi-Fi, and you're going to connect your machine to its specific Wi-Fi via its router, or if you have a hotspot phone, you connect it, have it connected to the internet, and this will help you with the OBD library further explanation like I've shown you. Or in your health report, you can click on one of the DTCs and it would give you a Google option to Google whatever DTCs you have to give you a better understanding on it. Now next to the Wi-Fi icon, we have screen record, guys. So you can screen record if you're doing this for your vehicle to have better records, if you're doing it for a customer, or if you're experiencing problems during a diagnostic and you need help from the 24/7 helpline, then you can screen record and send this clip to them so they have a better understanding of what your machine is doing. They can advise and help that way. Guys, when you're done, click on stop. You can see that you can type in a specific name for the video so that you don't forget what it is, or you can relate it to a vehicle that you've done a diagnostic on. You can keep that for record purposes. You could transfer that via Bluetooth to your Android device or anywhere that supports Bluetooth, or you could send that to the 24/7 helpline if you have a problem during your diagnostic process. And now, as you can see, that's been saved. So that was screen record. Now let's go to screen capture, which is the third icon. Once you click on screen capture, you just click on that icon that pops up, the green icon, and that will screenshot your screen, guys. That as well for record purposes, for customers to see what exactly you want them to see on the screen. If you'd like to screenshot something in the diagnostic process, or again send it to the helpline. So we've been over screen record, screen capture, guys. Now the fourth tab on the top is to invert your screen. So that's to invert it depending on which way or which angle you're holding your machine in, whichever is comfortable for you, to invert your screen. And now the last option we have, guys, is the helpline option. We have it always opened up on the side so you can easily click on it for reference or for help. Let's look at our brightness slider. That's to decrease or increase your brightness depending to what's comfortable for your eye. On the top right, you can see you have a battery percentage bar. At the bottom, you have the vehicle battery voltage. That would be most useful to see what vehicle voltage you're dealing with, to know that if there is supply voltage coming to the machine from the car or not. That would aid in your diagnostic process. Lastly, at the bottom, you have your Wi-Fi signal bar, which would show you how many bars of strength you have, a signal, and if you're successfully connected to Wi-Fi. You can now get the video back to its normal brightness, and that's the ANCEL DS200, guys. Now that the lighting has been adjusted again and the screen is off, I just wanted to run through the screen dimensions again, which is 5 inches like I've told you. Has an ANCEL logo at the bottom of the screen. You see the ridges on either sides. That's to give you grip and the machine doesn't slip out from your hands. Very comfortable to hold, made definitely of durable plastic and rubber. Feels very strong. The on and off button on the top, just one click is required. You can see the back has the specific serial number for this machine, the ANCEL DS200, the ANCEL trademark logo. And that's your ANCEL DS200, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.